Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and welcome back to the Crystal Caves and the impending invasion of all the spear grubs in a Pikmin, where we are returning to the point of no return in the first stage of the Sparkling Labyrinth in order to take on the original path that the game would have you believe is the only path, but no, looks like we are met at a divergence here, and we get to bring vengeance and death to these damn bread bugs. I hate these things. They're not supposed to hurt us. Out of all of the enemies to bring back, bread bugs should really not be the most physical threat to our armada, so let's move on and bust through these literal glass ceilings and make our way to the very end. That guy was a little preemptive in his celebrations. I wanted to destroy all of these, please, and thank you. We have 248 sparkling seeds, which is quite a bit, but that's alright. Because, hey, we get to do this really monotonous thing that I don't have to show at the beginning of videos whenever we go back to one of these stages, because we've already done everything there is to do here. That's fine. Alright, so as to be expected, we didn't really do that much, but we did break 13,000, and nothing exciting's happening at Pikmin Park, which means we can just move on our merry way. Last time we managed to do Area X as well, which is not a great level. I did not enjoy playing, although we now get to enter the Echo Caverns and be introduced to a brand new concept to the game. Not the series, by any stretch of the imagination. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Echo Caverns, where yet again we are met with the dilemma, as we have red Pikmin here, who will allow us to break these sand floors. Thank you so much, you guys are so nice. If we head over this way, check it out. That's right, you guys, we now get to deal with the incredible novel concept of bomb rocks, which is honestly the only way we can progress forward, is by destroying all of this very fragile foundation and everything that has been built to keep this Echo Cavern alit, or aloof, alight? I don't know, but any Pikmin can hold them and they will immediately be the first creature you throw. Don't walk into its radius, please. And you can only hold one of them at once. It's really simple and not the greatest, but we get the Cheerosphere in regards to our collection, so thank you. So we're gonna have to grab this again and blast our way through the next room, because why the hell not? Now, Pikmin that are holding bomb rocks, they won't actually be able to climb up and down vines, and so you have to drop to your death and hope that they don't, you know, land on it, but the second you throw it, it's bound to explode. Just stare into that explosion with your eyes, man. Whew. So we're gonna run back and grab one more because we're gonna be introduced to a new creature that is much better dealt with using these bomb rocks than not. And these don't really do much in the way of, I guess, puzzle solving. It's usually really obvious what you have to do. It's just getting your Pikmin out on time and without casualties is where the most difficult challenge lies, I guess. It's not really all that hard to deal with. Come over here. Oh god, okay, Sheer Grubs, you do not want to get in the way of this, because ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves the Crammed Wraith. These things are completely, invincible, unless you, you know, hit them from the front or blow them up from behind. I don't know how that works, but we'll be fine. If we head in here, I think we're going to be introduced to yet another enemy. Yes, okay, this one you could also use the bomb rock on, but here we have ourselves the incredibly timid Seed Bagger. These things are more afraid of you than you are of it, and if you can destroy it, you'll be able to utilize its entrails to fuel your ship. Yeah, I don't know either. But you don't see many of those very often, and it's usually a pretty good idea to kill them when you can, even though they are an endangered species. I would not skimp on destroying them. So we've got another one of these here that we can use to kill the crystalline Crushblats. Nice. And that's usually a good idea if you don't have rock Pikmin, which this level seems to be lacking in so far. So... Oh, it didn't actually kill him though. Alright, well, guess we'll use that. Watch the sentient eyeball suffer. He's only but determined his fate, just a second too late. Alright, so let's grab those. I didn't need to throw that many. Oops. And we will destroy that. Now this is kind of an awkward part. I have no idea how they expect you to do this. But essentially, if you try to run past, this crammed wraith will only mow you and your Pikmin down and you won't be able to progress. And until he resets back into his position, he will be kind of immune to you being up there. It's very odd. So what I'm going to do here is going to be kind of unusual. We need to throw up this Pikmin with the bomb rock, dismiss all of our others, and then get him over here as fast as possible. And he will throw the thing... Wait, we're alive. Okay, that's not usually how that's supposed to work. I didn't throw it as far, but none of the Pikmin died. I did just take a minor hit, and it's just... I don't know how they expect you to do that so perfectly. It's bizarre, but that's just how I've managed to do it, so... Let's go and blow up our next portion. And, ooh, that was not the correct one. There you go. And now we can get ourselves the TI-89 calculator that we so deserved. Ooh, okay. I guess we had to pan the camera to see that correctly. They're gonna drop down the calculator, please. On my head, I need all of the knowledge. And upside down numbers that spell funny things. The numerical monument. I guess that's not entirely inaccurate, but that's right, it's our second treasure in the bag, so let's move on with the story as Pixel is now starting to crowd my feet. If you hear little nuzzles against the mic, then I apologize, but everyone's here, and oh, I just noticed that I missed a little pathway off to the right. We should probably get that. I don't think it's very important, but I guess we could take a look. Oh yeah, we've got, whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. That is not there, okay. Come over here, guys. Dig on up from the ground, please. I mean, if you want to. There's no real... Oh, there we go. Thank you. Was it worth it? I can't exactly say so, but at least now we know the mystery of what was hidden underneath the ground at some random animal's stash of sparkling seeds, I guess. I don't know. But now we are in this cave that would be really fun to blow up stuff in, so we'll be fine. And this is essentially the entirety of this underground section, or alternative upside down dimension area. I don't know, it's weird. And the first time I played this, I got really confused on what to do here. Damn sheer grubs, being the least of my worries. So this is where our third treasure is going to be. Yes, it's the lock. So let's go ahead and toss this and make sure we don't hit it against the wall. If you're not too careful, it's gonna be really annoying. Check it out. The beautiful explosion that definitely doesn't do anything to the structural integrity of this very careful cave we're in. I don't know. But sweet, our final treasure has been collected. It's the Gigaton bag. Nice. Or Gigaton, I guess. Ever since I was little, I always pronounced the ton as ton. I don't know why. It's so weird. So, what we need to do is grab this bomb rock, but we can't do anything unless we have rock Pikmin. So, I was confused here because we have to throw it up there, and rock Pikmin are nowhere to be found here. In order to destroy everything from up there, collapse the ceilings, there'll be sheer grubs here, and ultimately, there's gonna be a crammed wraith waiting here for us. And something that threw me off is when I tried attacking him from this side, the game didn't take the red Pikmin as attacking him, because you can destroy the sluggish part of it. It's just the game glitched and wouldn't let me kill it. Which means there was no way for me to get these rock Pikmin, and no way to progress, so I had to restart the stage. It sounds like a minor inconvenience, but when it's the first time you play it, you assume that maybe there's an alternative way of doing it, and I thought we had to use our jetpack to get across. Nope. We just gotta use the red Pikmin to kill him, and my game was just broken to the point it wouldn't take. So I tried killing all my Pikmin, and you can't leave this cave once you enter. So it was a great time to be had, and I was like, maybe recording this is a bad idea, but we're good. Thank you, old Rocky. Let's go destroy the ceiling, shall we? Good old bombs on the ceiling. And they just leave a perfect path for us. Thank you. It's wonderful. And more sheer grubs just waiting here. Wonderful. You pose no threat to us, but, you know, that's fine. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we are nearly at the end. Our final batch of Pikmin are these lovely rocks here. And we want to be a little careful. More of these crush blats. Get the heck out of here, please. Thank you. I think there might be one more set of enemies here. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally throw my friends into its mouth? No. Alright, I guess we're fine. Nice. Well done, crew. Hip hip hoorays for all. That is kind of a long stage. It's a little surprising, but the Echo Cavern is done, and we can move on. Okay, so again, the treasures we're getting here are not very valuable, and it's around this time that we're gonna start getting some good stuff in the Pikmin Park. But as you can see, we logged all of our new enemies as well as our treasures. Anything else? Yeah, alright, cool. Ah, Captain Olimar. Oh, hey, speaking of which, nice, I guess we should probably take a look once we see what our next stage is, perhaps. Actually, we already know what it is. What the hell am I smoking? Nothing. It's just really hot. So we now can reconvene on 3C. However, we've also got a secret spot 10. So I guess we should take a look at that real quick and see what goodies we can get ourselves here. Keep in mind, you can unlock other secret spots with Amiibo. None of which I have, of course, but, you know. So this one is pretty obvious. We are endowed with 4 lovely yellow Pikmin, and we just need one of them to do their job of, you know, their original position and duty. Here we go. And then destroy this and not accidentally double tap. Wonderful. I've been getting really tempted into buying a new 3DS so that I don't have this touchpad issue, and so that this game actually runs a little smoother. I've noticed in the playbacks, it's a little stuttery, and that's only because this first generation 3DS is exactly that. It's old and, ooh, we have 400 Pikmin in the park. And I guess for some reason, these new games can't really, you know, function as optimally on these older systems, but it's almost time that I upgraded, so that would be nice. Secret Spot 11! This is wonderful. We'll do that. Actually, you know what? I do have 2 amiibos. I have Wolf Link from Twilight Princess and then regular Link. I'll have to try that at some point, even though original 3DSs, again, they can't read amiibos, so I would have to buy like that adapter thing. It's dumb. Anyways, let's bash their faces against the wall, please. Thank you. And there we go. These secret spots really are nothing. But thank you. Oh, okay. I guess you guys went through me. And I went through it in return. Nice. So that is 16 more rock Pikmin into the fray of the gaggle that we have at Pikmin Park. Which means I guess we could probably visit it now, so we don't have to see that cutscene of the Pikmin rejoicing with their friends. That happens all too often.